No, I didn't really look, to be honest with you. I ain't look, coach. I'm gonna see here in a minute. I like the element of surprise. I got a bad team. Huh? What'd you call me and tell me, man? What'd you call and tell me? Huh? Yeah. What'd you call me and tell me, man? What'd you call and tell me? Huh? What the hell did you just call and tell me? You didn't want no excuses, right? That's what you said, right? Alright, so what you whining and crying about? I'm wearing all white. Is that possible over there in DC? Alright, then here we come. Man telling me he got this and that. Nobody care about that. Play the goddamn game. I was gonna say, I know you ain't going dark on a goddamn regular season game, is it? I'm just asking. That's what you was doing. I might have to make some adjustments, man. Got a 22-year-old out here I want you to experience. Yeah. Somebody's money got fucked up.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10
miles
east of the
Turf War.
as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
No, I ain't that.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is
ready. You won't learn what about the rain.
Get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Redskins.
Oh, I ain't hear about all that. Man, it is raining on this bitch. You keep saying the cookout like I know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what? Dang.
Detroit! Detroit! They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give them a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Patriot! Back 99 Philly, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! Over! Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Room to run past midfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's cute.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Gone! On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Oh, fuck that up.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, fuck that up. Good too, folks.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit, Detroit.
What?
All right, now lucky 56, lucky 56.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because they need to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Picked off by Troy.
I don't think he was good there.
These guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
And there's something else there, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. First carry for Darius Geis, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Oh, you got me.
He sets to fire deep. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
You ain't gonna get it? Fuck.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big hit that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Damn. Open up like a Red Sea out there, man. I ain't doing that, man. I ain't making no noise.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Eluding the pressure right. Green's got it over the middle.
He was there.
And he'll be taken down, but they've
You
got
seen it,
this
but
one
you
up
didn't.
to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Gone, 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 gone. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Keep going.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back
That's
to the
bullshit.
33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards
What are
gained.
you doing?
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12
He
after
made
the
a man
first
or 2
down
miss.
pass play went backwards for 2
He didn't
yards.
do anything.
Leopard, leopard.
That's cute.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Wait for you to move anytime.
From the
Anytime.
shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Pick again.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
No, check, Patriot, Patriot. Hey, now let's go. Boo, landed.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And pops free.
They're gonna say,
Collision
ain't
here.
nowhere in
Jonathan
hell you can't
Wilson
do.
brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end,
Ain't nowhere in hell you
keep 2
can't do.
hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Boo, landed. Boo, landed.
Come on, cuz. Stop with that. What are we gonna do?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction.
Almost.
Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
But
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Detroit, Detroit. All right, here we go. Boo, landed.
this is crazy to me, man.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
It's gonna work too.
They'll drop the throw. And it falls
This shit
incomplete
crazy.
after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Real scary.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You can't get the man to do what? Huh?
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you bring
have
the ice a
problems?
little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to.
Right. You sure? Let's do it again. If not, we can do it again.
Get the message. It has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll slide down.
You have to the difference?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult
No,
it is
it's
to
on
game
you.
plan
You saying you
against
can't
this
move?
guy
What are you
because
telling me?
You know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned.
Tell me what you got going on, girl.
Can hurt you. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Oh boy out there. Okay. That's why I keep doing what he's doing.
You'd have to think on
I want him
early downs
bad
like that
too.
first
You
down
didn't get
there,
to.
need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass.
Are you
on
good or you
first
want to start
down
over? What you
leads
gonna
to
do?
a 2nd and 10.
Huh? It ain't on nothing. You the one that have problems out. I'm good.
He'll look to
Are you doing all right now?
escaping the pressure right. Pass.
That's horrible.
Incomplete.
That's horrible.
Look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So
That's horrific. That's horrible. That's what we're doing out here, y'all.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete as well.
No second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This
And that is
go
much
good.
too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Do the creases. Creases I do not want. Do the creases.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw.
Yeah, what the hell is he doing?
Incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
One of the toughest
I was
things
hoping
about
he'd
playing
throw it
defensive
closer.
back is
What the hell is that,
pattern
bro?
reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that
What y'all got going on out here?
just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They'll set up to throw. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Over.
They'll look to throw here. Blitz coming, and
Great.
down he goes. Emmanuel Agba coming in to drop
Yes, he
it for
did.
a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for
Yeah,
loss on the
dang.
running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The crowd
just
maybe
actually
losing
you
just a
ready-
little
you-
bit
after
the edge
halftime,
back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody
You
break
told
away,
me not to
whether
give
it's
you
through
no
the
excuse, I
air
ain't give you
or
no.
on
I'm
the
just asking you a
ground.
question.
Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Leopard, Leopard. Gone, 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 gone. Detroit, Detroit.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he steps away, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks
They
have
worth
to
it.
stay in the game and stay on the field.
This man's the real deal, man.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. No, check, Patriot, Patriot. No, check, Patriot, Patriot. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Detroit, Detroit.
throw here. Flushed out right.
No.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Oh my God,
to
I'm
the
busy.
24-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do
There's
it.
nothing
And he's
there.
going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Lot of beef.
No gain that time, and it leaves
Lot of
them
beef,
with
coach.
3rd and 11 coming up. And
Lot
as a
of beef.
defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A minute 58 to go in this
America
first
cares?
half of play. Back to FedEx Field following this
Man,
short
shut
break.
up. Yeah.
So now on 4th
Like the
down, the
pick,
Redskins
it's
will hand
raining.
things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Come on, America cares,
Now
huh?
whistles come in. We're going to
Okay.
get a timeout.
Don't do
here
it. No
by
need
the
no field goal.
offense. It's just their first,
Real
so they'll
deal.
have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Oh,
And
wow.
Hopkins' kick is no good. It's wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Damn, coach.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yeah, and in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Nice.
The Redskins
That was nice what you just did.
goes down for a sack. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Damn, that was
4
nice.
sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the
They're
offensive
doing
line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever.
I'm not a good coach. Yeah.
Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down.
That's
Unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution
That's
of that defense
horrible.
right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20
That
yards.
is fucking
And it'll be
horrible.
Redskins football now with
Don't
a
worry.
1st and 10.
I got something for him. You get better coaching staff, man.
A look at
I got
Washington
something for
as they
this.
come onto
I'm
the
tired of
field.
this.
And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Philip Dorsett holds
That's
it
fine.
in. And they're going to have this
That was
across
real, man.
midfield and
I
inside
think we're
the
gonna do
45.
that. That's nice.
23 yards on the play.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yep.
And it'll be intercepted.
We jump out here,
Able
man.
to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as
We're
his
leaping.
guys will get the football back.
No
The
leaders,
passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
This is Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed?
Hold on right quick, close. Let me put the other. Where's Skate from? I see what. Yeah, really.
It does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back
You
who's
trying to knock
quick
the
and
rest off,
shifty,
man.
can make moves, make people miss, but
That's
also
what I'm
gets
trying to do,
to
too.
and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Hold on.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
You're gonna give it a base.
Defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better?
Oh, that's cute.
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down.
I like that one, Coach.
They start the
That shit ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna do
like
nothing.
this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw.
Nice.
Wide open receiver complete.
Nice.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
That was really cute.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And
Dang.
it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll look to throw.
He's over, Coach.
It's caught inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say
I'm
keep
gonna
feeding
do
the
it.
horse. And
I'm
I
gonna
believe
do
it'll
it.
eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That's this shit.
And they'll run it here.
Yeah.
Open space inside the 10. He is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yes, of course it did. I got a punch in the field.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board and get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's Rosen. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
On second down, here's Rosen. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! Detroit! Detroit! Back down to that Philly. Here we go. All right, now look at 56.
Now Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's Williams on the catch. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
No, what are you talking about?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll hand it down to Geis. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Chris Jones on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Redskins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Chiefs...
Give me a minute. I gotta piss. And I'm making another quarterback change. I gotta piss real quick. Hold on. Yeah, all day. Who, bitch? Hey, Travis, you ready? Alright, I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. Go ahead. Alright, come on with it. You ready?
Now making their way back onto the field.
Oh,
These guys
had
to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
That's pretty cute.
They go play action here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Okay.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
3-19. 3-19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll drop the throw. Green with a catch left side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're going to try and throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
No, yeah. You just stayed over too late. You just step behind, coach. You just step behind. Yes, you have.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Oh, really?
So it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. Into the Redskins have it, they do. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control. All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Redskins on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh, that's real cute.
On the ground, it's Geis. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation,
make your mind up. What you gonna do?
Blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Who got?
This is taken at about the 14.
Oh, come on.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And out come the Chiefs now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right.
Coach.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We've seen this quite
I got niggas now.
Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Detroit! Gone! Watch it now, Barney!
They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
That is horrific.
Play through the air on 2nd
That's
down.
horrific, man. What are y'all doing?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
What kind of fucking animation is that? What are we doing, man?
Both teams, and there's another nice example
He
there.
caught it, but he didn't catch.
Difficult to complete a pass.
Oh, that's a good. You're right. And I want that number.
Here we go.
I didn't know about that. I
Go for it here on 4th down.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
There you go. Yeah.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
They're a good game, Travis.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
That's over, Coach. You got it.
MVU. Well done.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete.
Yeah, there you go. At least you get one of the same bullshit. At least you get that.
Complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a
At least you get the same animation. That's all I care, bro.
Can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now. Because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Let's do this.
Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up there.
Oh, that's horrible. You can't do that? Oh, man. I'm looking at something. Not what you doing, man. I'm just looking at this shit.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're...
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up a throw. Flushed it under pressure again, and down he goes again. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now
I get the extra. I ain't had one of them in a while.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
You the real deal, man.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Detroit!
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for, and this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about
hey, damn good game, coach.
Because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock.
I got eggs, but you eggs me.
We got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Man, egg me, man.
A 1st first down carry by Elliott.
Look at this shit. Look at this.
Oh, and he's not
13-0. Good game. Or touchdown.
too strong, and that'll be a safety.
All day.
So that a double whammy.
I got the egg. Get it to me, y'all.
But the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately, that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
I know what my fatal flaw was.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner.
Damn good
At the end
game,
of
man.
the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end.